Good afternoon, wonderful prep family. I hope everyone is doing well this afternoon. I am excited to be here, and I'm also excited because the first day of school is tomorrow. I am looking forward to seeing each and every one of you at Collegiate Prep Elementary. I wanted to take some time out to record a video so that way you all can be aware of our arrival and dismissal process. I do understand that a lot of you did not make it to the open house event that we had this past week, so I wanted to make sure I communicated with you about the arrival and dismissal procedures. So we are grateful that you decided to enroll your scholar at the Collegiate Prep Elementary School. The following information that you will see is our arrival and dismissal process. Please ensure that you use the correct entrances during the arrival and dismissal process. And we also ask that you please be patient during this process as we iron out the kinks and make sure we have a smooth process. So a lot of the things that we will be talking about is for safety purposes. So please make sure that you follow all the process so that way we can ensure the safety of our staff, bus drivers, daycare drivers, scholars, as well as yourselves. So as far as our operational hours, school is from 8:05 to 3:35 p.m. However, the car line begins at 7:45. There will be some staff members as well as members of our All Pro Dads group, our SRO, and various other individuals assisting with our arrival process. So we just ask that you do not move forward until our staff directs you. When students enter the building, some students will be required to go directly to their classrooms. Some students will be required to go to the cafeteria. Breakfast will be served from 7:45 to 8:05 a.m. Students are tardy after 8:05 a.m. I do ask parents that you please get your scholars here on time because we do not want them to miss out on any important instructional time, because if they miss out due to tardiness, that can accumulate and be detrimental to their academic success. The dismissal begins at 3:35 p.m. so that we ask all parents to be here on our campus by 4 p.m. unless a scholar is enrolled right at school. On the first day of school, I know there were some questions about whether or not parents will be allowed to walk their scholars to class. Unfortunately, I'm only able to allow pre-K and kinder parents to walk their scholars to class. I know other grade levels would love to do it as well, but I do not want to affect the capacity levels of the building. So we have to make sure that we stay in compliance with those capacity requirements. Now, as far as the days that I'm going to allow pre-K and kinder parents, I'm only going to allow them to walk your scholars on Monday and Tuesday, and parents must be out of the building by 8:10 a.m. The reason why I would need you to be out the building by 8:10 is because students need to be served breakfast. So we want to make sure that they get those breakfast items. Again, as far as first through fifth grade scholars, they will use the appropriate entrance, which is the front entrance of the building. Unfortunately, again, parents cannot enter the building. Only pre-K and kinder parents will be able to. Scholars are to walk directly to their class once they enter the building, where they will eat breakfast in their teachers' classrooms. What system are we using for dismissal? We are using the air table system. And with this system, parents should receive a car tag number with a number for their scholar. So when you arrive at the dismissal process, please show that car tag number upon your arrival. And it is very important that you have that car tag, because if you do not have that car tag, the individuals will make you park and you will have to enter through the front door and show your ID to verify your identity. I'm not trying to be difficult when I say that, but this is strictly a precautionary measure. So please make sure you have your car tag numbers. This is exactly what the car tag looks like. It will have the scholar's name here, the teacher's name, and the grade level. It will also have the tag number right here. So make sure you have that car tag number. If you do happen to forget your car tag, snap a picture of it, because that can be helpful as well. So as far as the dismissal locations, pre-K and kindergarten scholars will exit through door 12. They will also have their older siblings with them as well. We will make sure that the siblings of pre-K and kindergarten scholars exit through the same exit door. First grade through fifth grade scholars and their siblings will exit through the front entrance or door number 2. Door number 2 is located near our library. And you can use either lane in the front except for the middle lane. You can use either one of those lanes to pick up your scholars. So here's our wonderful building, Collegiate Prep Elementary. Right here we have the front of the building, and here's the back of the building right here. So I'm going to go over some directions for where you need to come. As you can see, here is Pickard Drive. Here is Joe Wilson Road right here. I'm going to start out with pre-K and kinder. So pre-K and kinder scholars and their siblings will enter through this entrance in the back. You will follow this lane. You will follow this lane and keep going, keep going, keep going. And you will pull all the way around until you get to door number 11, which is the cafeteria door right here. So as you can see, there are some notes right here. This is where our buses and daycare will be. So I ask that you do not park or stop in these lanes right here. We will let you go past if there is room to let your scholar out. But if we have buses and daycares that are right here, daycare buses that are right here, then we will not be able to let you park in these lanes. And that's simply because at some point, the buses and the daycare drivers, they're going to make a U-turn, and they're going to turn around and come right back through this lane, and they're going to keep going and keep going and keep going, keep going, and eventually they will leave out of the building. As far as first grade through second grade, they will enter through the entrance up here, and they will follow the appropriate lanes where they will continue, and they will stop right here at this second crosswalk. They'll get out and they'll be able to enter through the front entrance of the building. We will have staff members and various members of All Pro Dads assisting, as well as our SRO. So we ask that you do not cut in the middle lane and do not use the middle lane. You won't be able to anyway because we have cones there blocking the lane. So just be mindful of that. Third through fifth grade scholars and their siblings, they will enter through here. And they will follow. There is a barricade right here in this lane, so you won't be able to turn from this lane. But you will enter, and keep going. And you will stop right here at the second crosswalk, and your scholars will be able to enter into the building and go straight to their class. Now for the dismissal process. The dismissal process is where we're going to be asking for a lot of grace and a lot of patience from the parents or guardians, because when parents come in, you're going to be using the same entrances that you use to arrive. So you'll use those same entrances, and you will come through first and second grade. You'll come through right here, and you will continue to go, and you will park. We will have staff members enter the car tag numbers, and first through fifth grade scholars will come out the front entrance, and they will come out the library door right here. It is very important that you be patient with us and you have that car tag number, because if you don't have that car tag number, you can hold up the process. So please make sure you have your car tag numbers. Same process for third through fifth grade scholars. You'll come through this entrance right here. You'll follow this flow, and you'll continue, and in the same process, you'll park in the lanes, you'll stop right here, and we'll have a staff member enter the car tag number. Your scholars will come out, and then you will continue to exit. Okay? Pre-K and kinder scholars, same thing. You'll go through the same entrance that you came through before. You'll follow the flow before, but you'll need to be cautious because right here we'll have buses and daycares, and they will need to do a U-turn to be able to leave. So nobody should be blocking these two lanes right here. But pre-K and kinder, we will need you to pull all the way to door number 12 right here. And pre-K and kinder scholars, along with their siblings, will come out. They will exit through door 12. You'll pick them up, and then you'll be on your way following the flow of traffic. We will have individuals directing traffic, so please be very patient as we let other people leave. Okay, I do understand people are in a rush to leave because you're working all day and you want to pick up your scholars and get home. But to ensure a smooth process, we have to direct traffic carefully. Also be mindful, there is an SRO on campus. We do have an SRO on our campus permanently, so please be mindful in your conduct. Again, pre-K and kinder and their siblings will exit through door 12. First through fifth grade scholars will exit through the front and door number 2. If your scholars do not come out when their car tag number is entered, then we will require you to park and have these scholars walk to your vehicle with one of our staff members. Be mindful that that does prolong the process, so please emphasize the importance of getting to your vehicle when their number is called. As far as lunch, scholars will be assigned specific lunches throughout the day. Those lunches are 30 minutes long, and they are allowed to bring their own lunch. Parents, you can bring your scholars a lunch to school. If you happen to forget the lunch, we will place it in the cupboard at the front, and it will be given to the scholar as they are going to their lunches. There were also questions about whether or not you will be able to eat with your scholar. Yes, however, it will only be allowed on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and any other designated day that we desire. We will communicate when that will start. If you have any questions, thoughts, or concerns, please feel free to reach out. Again, I'm so excited to see each and every one of you tomorrow for the first day of school, as well as working with you throughout the school year. And let me know if you need anything. Take care, Prep Fam.